What's up? Postal268 here, and we're going to continue with our third weapon lesson, which is going to be on this guy. Fate's End. Giant behemoth of a sword. Now, this one I think has a very interesting strategy. If you notice, I already have two-handed weapons equipped, and I know we've already discussed this, but I am pairing it with this for a very specific reason. Number one is this gives you plus 40% dash impact. Now if you look here, we have charge, where two-handed stabs of this weapon while dashing will deal 40% of your dash impact as health damage bypassing guard. So if you are holding this and you dash into someone, health damage. And you see just how much health damage? If you can get your dash up even higher, you can get to the point that you can just dash into the smaller enemies to kill them. On top of that, we have the Super Titan Strength. Wield all two-handed weapons in a single hand as if they were held in two hands. So having two-handed weapons is pretty beneficial for that. Especially this one, which is just raw power on breaking guard. And then of course your two-handed perk, where it gains 50% of the offhand weapon's base health and guard damage, which are pretty high. So overall this makes it very strong. Now you will notice my combo is at 1. Now that is a big negative for this because of the ability Felling Strike. This weapon gains plus 10 health damage per point of combo beyond limit, or beyond 1. That means basically, well, it says here, crits with this weapon always finish combos. Technically your combo will never be higher than 1, but you gain plus 10 health damage for every combo you have.
Something, champion?
No, I didn't. I'm going over that now. But unfortunately we do have -1 dash charges. But we get that back with this one. So overall, I like this strategy. It's a strategy I always go with this sword. Oh, I'm just trying to gear myself up for this because it has been a minute since I have played. I know I've been having videos upload every day, but you know, I've been visiting my daughter and working and things. So it's been a few days. So I don't know what it is. I take a few day break with this and then I'm kind of reluctant to go back in. But let's do it. Alright, let's see if I can just dash into these guys. Dead. Dead.
Press the advantage.
You won't be. I already know that, but, well, maybe. Nope, but you will be. Let's see if I can block with this thing. Whew. This one, for me, is the harder one to do because your hands have to be so close together. I might need to, like, 3D print some kind of sword holder. Oh. That's good. But I do need higher combo. I don't really know how much I'm going to be swinging it. I'm going to immediately go with the higher combo. Even though I know this is important. Combo is the #1 thing to focus on if you are using the Fate's End sword. Alright, let's see if I can kill this guy by dashing forward, back, and forward now. Yes. Alright, now, how hard is this thing to block with? Man, this thing is big and slow. Alright, we've got our super. Dash impact. I want that higher. Yes. The base stats of all these weapons with the slowed out are so high, I don't really have to worry about increasing at all. I can focus just on increasing the combo and the dash as high as I can get them, and maybe increasing the supers. It's a somewhat simple strategy. Ooh. Now let's see what we can do to this guy. Whew!
Well done.
Scared me there with how slow this weapon is. I have a decent amount of health crystals. I don't use the two-handed thing super often, and I don't use Bulwark super often, but they go hand in hand. So while you're using the super that allows you to hold both of these with both hands, you can activate Bulwark for an extra added layer of security in there. So essentially you can just pop both supers and become invincible. I'll go ahead and work on the supers. They're very, very handy when you need them. Alright. So more dashing. More dashing. Take out the little guys first. Well, that didn't go over very well. Here. Let's show it in action. Woo! Alright, I need to talk a little bit more. You know, this is supposed to be a lesson, not a demonstration. So, neither one of these are going to be great options. Ah, someone's here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dad was coming by to drop off my mom's laptop. He told me it wasn't charging, and so I told her I had to look at it, because I was really hoping it was the cable, and not the charge port. But the cable looks pretty messed up, so high chance it's that. So where were we? Hungering. I'm gonna avoid both of these and just go with money. Alright. Now let's see if I can kill this guy just by dashing into him. Nope, still not enough to do a full kill. Oh, shoot! Dang it! Hold on, sword. What is up with the sword angle? I have to get a hand on that. Positioning of your hands on this weapon is quite difficult, because I'm moving my hands drastically apart, but I have to get rid of the idea that the angle of my hands themselves determine anything. It's the position of the controllers to each other. I can keep the hand angle the same and just rotate the controllers and it'll do that. But if I rotate the controllers and keep their position still somewhat relative to each other, the sword hardly moves at all. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. This is I haven't picked up this weapon in 2 years. The other ones are easy to just immediately get back in the swing of. This one's gonna take a little work. Which is why it is so important to get that dash thing going. Woo! Uh-oh. I'll get it. Ah. So, number one technique to do with this is practice blocking. Oh. Alright, what kind of effect we have here? Ooh, now that could actually be really handy. Generally, I'm not that interested in this effect with any build, but this one? Oh, wait, slaying an enemy with this weapon. Oh, I have to put it on this one. Alright, I'm gonna take it, because that's good. Essentially, that'll give me infinite dashes when it comes to killing the little guys. Alright. And now I have dashes again. He's almost down. These guys are a little easier to block. Oh! Ooh. Yeah! So, definitely gonna have to do a lot of arm motion. It looks like you can still block with the hilt, which that makes sense. It is massive. So don't worry too much about getting your arms super low to get the blade down in there. As long as they're hitting the hilt, it still counts. What do we got? I'm gonna take this. Ooh, now that's good. So yeah, while the super's active, big hits with two-handed weapons will deal 20% damage, health damage, ignoring guard. Oh, that's major right there. I can't remember what the fully upgraded version does. I'm gonna slow walk over here real quickly. I'm actually gonna check on a setting. I'm just gonna turn vignetting completely off. And let's see. Gameplay. I'm gonna turn on smooth turn and turn it down because as these new controllers, I've been having issues hitting the look left and right accidentally. So if I do that now, it's gonna be such a minor nuisance that it won't be a big deal. Let me get close to this guy enough. Alright, now this dude's gonna be kind of hard to block. But luckily this weapon is dealing so much guard damage. Wow, that was easy. Yeah, hard to wield weapon, but it is really strong. Man, it is so nice being able to do all that damage with a single hit and not have to worry about combo. Oh, what? I didn't hit him with the weapon. Uh-oh. Okay. Trying to make sure I give plenty of examples of seeing how to block with this puppy for you guys, without overly relying on the dash. Alright. Now, a little bit of fun with this. Dang it. Whew. Okay. Now you want to keep this weapon center in front of you as much as possible. That's a really important thing. You'll never get it to the points of being able to block where you need to block in time if you don't return to center every single time. Woo! So remember, hold it out in front and then move to your blocks, and you're gonna have to do a lot of arm motions. Okay, what do we have here? Finishing a combo with this weapon deals plus 10 health damage. Yeah, you see, I already have that on here, except it goes even higher. I'm gonna grab combo limit 3.
Hey, thanks for watching Fates in School Part 1. Be sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the content you saw today, or dislike if you don't. And if you want, be sure to leave a comment on what you think about this learning style, or what kind of lesson you'd like to see next, or just anything you want me to know. I try to make sure to read all the comments, especially right now because I'm not really getting that many, so pretty easy for me to see it. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in tomorrow for part 2.